No. Ugh, I can't even shut the dumb thing. The Bobo. Bobo. Okay, well, looks like we are live, and I didn't even notice. Good morning. Dee Dee here. Walking the square yet again. Another day. Might need an umbrella to walk the square, I'm not sure. I've got Frey trying to get in my house here, as usual. My husband does not want him in my house. His owner does not want him in my house. So I'm not letting him in. But he thinks I am. He gets the message every time I let him in that that's his house. And he needs to go back to his owner where he belongs. But unfortunately, he doesn't seem to want to do that. Okay. Well, today is Walk the Square boot version. Boot, scoot, and boogie. I got my boots on because, y'all, the puddles are real here. It's already starting to drizzle. I don't have my umbrella because if I try to get in the house, then Frey tries to get in the house too. So you may see me pull my coat up over my head. And if it gets real bad by the second square, I will only do one square. So, but anyway, welcome to Walk the Square. Day 6, where I am walking in my boots because of the puddles. Look at him, he thinks he's following me on my walk too. Ugh, why do I have to be such a cat lady, y'all? Why? Anyway, my friend's legal thing yesterday went okay, but she won't know anything for about a week to find out what's going on with that. So we're keeping her in prayer. My other friend is having some struggles and definitely of a biblical proportion because the person involved in the struggles, I believe, is a cult leader and trying to keep people from getting out of the cult. So unfortunately that happens even in families, especially families where someone is very indoctrinated in the wrong doctrine. So I'm praying for that family as well. Oh man. My daughter's friend came through surgery okay. And I'm glad of that. I pray I never have to have the surgery she had done. I didn't know you could get infections in different places that need surgery, but apparently you can. So praying for her for sure, for speedy recovery and easy recovery. So on tap for today, well, one of us is working and it ain't me. So I gotta get him to work later. And what day it is? Because I did arms, I did abs, I did legs. I can't remember what other workout I do. I don't remember. I'll have to figure it out later. I probably have it written down somewhere. Anyway, I stood on the scale today. Hello, Alex. And it's very happy with that weight. Somebody contacted me recently and said, hey, don't worry about the weight thing. It could be tissue, it could be muscle, it could be water. It might not even be fat. The best thing I can do. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be hearing from the weight loss clinic sometime today, maybe, to talk more strategically about how to get fruit and vegetables, especially vegetables, into this plan because I'm not getting many veggies, guys. I've been focusing so much on protein that the veggies haven't been foremost in my mind, but I need those too, so yeah. I think the reason I'm losing weight, yes, the muscle building stuff too, but this walking, because I don't just walk now. I walk a lot during the day for taking people here and there and hither and yon and in stores, out of stores, you know, the normal walking stuff. So I think that had something to do with it as well. At any rate, I am losing weight. I'm also losing hair. Or it's just getting gray. I think that's just gray. That looks gray up there. Time to color it again, huh? Or just go gray. I am almost 60, so... Well, almost 59, but to me that's almost 60. Close enough to say almost 60. Raindrops are falling on my head. Just like the song. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean something, something, I don't know the words. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm always gonna let the raindrops keep falling. Because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. Unless there's lightning and thunder, then that might worry me. Anyway, all is well in Dedeeville. Other than constant rain. Woo! I'm looking pretty good. What do you think, y'all? I'm looking pretty good. At least pretty. I got my pretty flowers on today. I always have that belly. I always say just got a little bit of belly left, but I always have a little bit of belly left, it seems. One day maybe that belly will flatten out. I don't know. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least I tried, right? I gave it my level best. Had to get out of the street. A car was coming. Well, I'm almost 3/4 of the way through the first square. It feels weird to say around a square when it's not round, you know? So I say, I don't know if we're going to get a square number 2 in, because it's starting to come down a little bit. The rain is starting to fall. And I don't want to get too far from home without an umbrella in a rainstorm. My coat finally dried out, thankfully. I think I'm dedicating this live stream to my friend Dawn. She's the one that gave me this coat, and this coat has served me so well because it's perfect if it's a little warm out. It's fleece lined, y'all. Fleece. It's so cozy, this fleece is. But it's also stylish. I love this plaid on me. It looks pretty cool, I think. So thank you, Dawn. I'll put a dedication on in the comments today. This is my lovely mail from yesterday. Whole lot of nothingness. Just this. Oh, there's some coupons in here for Subway and such, but y'all, I don't do fast food very much anymore. That's another reason why I'm probably losing the weight. So I'm gonna go in this puddle because it's fun. I'm not gonna splash. I'm just gonna walk through it. See how deep it is. You can watch my feet. Puddles in my driveway. Oh, it's not very deep. Even in the middle of it, it's not deep. It's kind of fun to walk through puddles and not have them bother you. I did it. I walked through the puddle. Fun times. Woohoo! Some puddles are deeper than others. Like, you don't want to go in the gullies at the end of the road. Those are very, very deep. Ooh, there's a puddle over there. Should we do it, guys? Should we do it? No, I'm not going to. It's not my puddle to be stepping in. Here's another puddle. Go through this one. Ooh, that's a little deeper. This is why I don't have cars for very long. Because this is my driveway. And before you say, well, have somebody come and fill it in, I can't tell you how many times we've done that. Ooh, don't drop your phone, Laura. Yikes. Ooh, that one is very deep. My goodness. I should probably call this Walk the Square Puddle version instead of rain version. That way y'all will know I'm walking through puddles. Yep, I think I'm just going to keep walking through the puddles up the driveway. Because why not? It's kind of fun. With boots on, not with shoes on. That's never fun. I think we got one more puddle over here. I might walk through my grass puddle on my lawn. I've never done that before. That sounds like fun to me. I don't think anybody's ever sunk under the ground doing it. Hi, Mav. Maverick's out here. The kitties wanted out this morning, so I figured I'd let him out for a little bit before the rain really falls, if it does. I read the weather, and it doesn't say it's supposed to rain today, so I was kind of surprised that we have what we do with even the drizzle. But then again, it's the weather, and the weather around here is known to be totally wrong. So probably where you are too. It's just a thing. Everybody doesn't know exactly what the heavens are going to do and what they will open up and shower on our land at any given time. Here's my front lawn, y'all. Isn't that pretty? I get lots of floody waters. But the happy thing is, this is my property, my land, and I can do whatever I want on it and in my home. There's not many people, unfortunately, that can say that. So that's why I stay. Because it's mine, all mine. And it took 8 years to have it. Hi, Meech. Hi, Meechy. I think she's trying to drink out of the puddles. She does that. Okay, we made it through square number 1. Let's do square number 2. It feels like the drizzling has stopped. Hi, Lily. Good morning, buddy. Okay, square number 2. Here we be. And then, yeah, that's already taken me 2 more minutes than it usually does, I think, because of the trudging through the puddles and such. Good morning, Dolly. How's it going? How are you? It is Thursday, guys. Can you believe it? Is this week going slow or fast for you? It's going, I guess kind of slow for me, actually. You're well, good. I'm glad to hear that. It's going kind of fast for me because every day seems to have had something in it. Like yesterday, I had to have 3 blood pressures taken because when I went to the psychiatrist the other day to find out if I could get a referral, they take your blood pressure before they actually talk to you. The nurse does. Oh, I got a yawn. And by the time I get in there, I'm rushing in the morning, you know. And they took me back, and my blood pressure's high. And I said, well, my blood pressure is usually high when I have to see a medical professional, because I don't know what they're going to tell me or try to do to me. They call it white coat syndrome. Oh, wow. Yeah, Dolly, for sure. And white coat syndrome causes the blood pressure to raise sometimes in some people. It didn't used to with me, but now that I'm getting older, I'm always thinking, oh, what are they going to find wrong with me now? You know? Because they usually, and it's not that I have things wrong with me, it's that they find stuff wrong with you because everybody knows the almighty dollar. Money speaks, especially to doctors. And yes, I do believe there are some doctors that really are in it for the money. I don't know if mine is or not. I don't know that he is. He's very ADHD. He's just a studier and a researcher, and he likes to dig to find answers, which is good when you're looking for answers. But when you're not trying to come up with an illness, you know, because you don't want to have one, he'll still dig until you got something wrong. So it is what it is. You take the good with the bad, right? Or the bad with the decided, oh my gosh, her blood pressure is high in the portal. From when I see that psychiatrist, I should bring her in and test her blood pressure. No harm done with that. Of course not. Just a bit of an inconvenience because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to drive over there. I'm not really lazy. I didn't feel like driving over there, but I did. And I did the blood pressure thing. And the next blood pressure was 118 over something, and then finally, I think it was 120 over something. I can't remember, but I don't know, the girl that did it said, oh, well, that's better. That's good. So I thought, well, that's good, right? Well, I looked it up. If you average the three together, it's not borderline high blood pressure. It's like right before that. Just like I'm not diabetic, but I'm not even pre-diabetic. I'm one step away from being pre-diabetic if I don't get the insulin to do what the insulin's supposed to be doing. Which, in my opinion, AKA means lay off the sugar, woman. Lay off the sugar. And watch the fat, too, while I'm at it. Which I have been doing, which is probably why I'm at 180.3 today. Maybe next time they test me, I won't be so high in the insulin, when I won't be in the danger zone, as they call it. Probably not. Okay, anyway. So, they tested the three blood sugars. The nurse said, oh, well, that's better. Good, thanks. And, let you go. I haven't heard back from the doctor yet. I've been checking the portal. Probably today sometime they'll what time do you want us to call you back? And I said, well, I got stuff going on. Oh, yeah, Dolly, for sure. I'm glad to hear you're getting some good care. I pray they treat you right and flip you every once in a while and don't leave you laying in one position and keep you comfortable, for sure. I'm glad we have palliative care, in hospice and things like that. That's good. People need and deserve that respect when they're leaving this life, for sure. I think that's palliative care. If I'm wrong what palliative care is, fill me in, because I always think I know the meaning of definitions, and sometimes I get them wrong. So set me straight, Dolly. Set me straight before I step in something, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the blood pressure yet. I'm sure I will find out. They will call me today, or I will see it on the portal. And prayerfully and hopefully it's good. But if it's not, and he starts talking about, well, I'm going to put you on, what is it, lisinopril or something they put you on for blood pressure, I'm going to tell him, no. I will find a natural blood pressure treatment. If that doesn't work, then I'll go on your medical one. Thanks, Dolly. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, what the verdict is on the blood pressure. And I'll let y'all know when I know something. Anyway, I am up and around early this morning. I had a really good sleep. I did wake up once. Wasn't sure I was getting back to sleep. It was like 1 something. My husband has taken a fancy to the show Lab Rats. So he moved the TV in our bedroom, and he's watching that up until at least midnight, I think. Maybe it wasn't. It just felt like it was. But I don't mind the show. It's not a terrible show. A lot of yelling and screaming and fear and terror and some violence. Not like, I wouldn't say graphic. Maybe graphic in their description of it verbally. But, yeah, he likes that Lab Rats show. So he was watching that, and I woke up at like 1 something, and I'm like, oh man, hope I can get back to sleep. So as I'm drifting to sleep, y'all, I'm kind of looking at my phone trying to see what time it is. All of a sudden I feel across my face. And I look down with my eye, and I'm thinking I have an eye floater, so maybe it's just my eye floater and I'm imagining something. Oh no, it was a yellow spider, y'all. Not a big one, a little one, but nonetheless doesn't belong on my face. So I took my phone and I'm like, like kind of brushed it off of me. I didn't want to kill the thing. I just wanted to brush it off of me. I know y'all are like, I would have killed that sucker dead. Well, I don't tend to kill things, so I'm a very gentle Snow White soul. I don't like killing animals. I don't like killing insects, except ticks. I definitely will kill a tick. I flush them in the toilet without any remorse whatsoever, because those things are nasty and they do no good on this earth at all. They're like demons. If there was an insect that was a demon, a tick would be one of them. I'm sure there are other insects that you could call demons, but for me, a tick is definitely one of them. Oh, pre-hospice. Okay. Gotcha, Dolly. Well, I'm thankful for all the pre-hospice workers. That's very good. I am now finishing the last square. You know, I do 2 squares a day. Some people say eat 3 squares, 3 square meals. Nope, I do 2.5 pretty much square meals. But I am going to, I'll chat with people a little bit longer. At least Dolly's here talking to me. So if you want to keep talking to me, it's okay. I will stay on and talk with you. You can't stand flying bugs. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bugs. Let me tell you, I'm not. Butterflies are okay. But if you look at a butterfly up close, they just look like a evolved worm. So they can be kind of creepy too, even though their wings are pretty. I don't see much distinguishing them from a moth other than the pretty colored wings. And some moths are kind of pretty too. Anyway, you can hear me splashing in the puddles, can't you? So, what was I saying? Oh, I'll stick around and talk to you. Oh, I'm going to go in a little while. And I'm going to look on my OK app that lines up with my phone. And I'm going to look at all of my stats, my weight, my muscle amount, and all that stuff, and compare it to the way it used to be. And see how far I've come. Hi, Mav. He's here chilling on the couch. Hey, beautiful boy. I'm going to be careful of that hole in the floor. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, beautiful boy. You're all wet. Why don't you come in where it's dry? Go home, Frey. Go home. You got a heated cat house at your house. I really wish this owner of this cat would come and get him. Rather than being mad at me for taking him in when it's bad weather. He hasn't said anything to me. I just know from his grandma that he's mad. Yeah, the OK, it's actually spelled OK. OK, and it's joined in one word. It's an Asian, Chinese, I guess, app that goes along with my scale. It's a digital scale. When you stand on it, it gives you your weight, but in the phone, it gives you all of your stats, like muscle without fat, body weight without fat, water weight, all that kind of stuff. So I guess they call it a smart scale, maybe. Oh, birdies. So yeah, that's what my scale does. One of my scales. Here comes Rosie. Hi, Rosie girl. Hi, pretty girl. Yeah, there's a lot of scales out there that kind of go in sync with your phone to tell you like specific stats about your body and stuff. Thing is, I stopped standing like every day like I was for a while, and I stand on it like when I remember. Maybe like once or twice a month, maybe. Same thing with taking my before and after pictures. I don't do that all the time either. I am going to take a picture today because I am very curious about what my body's doing in pictures as to when I first started this journey back in November to now. There's Lily. Hi, Lee. Lily. I have little voices I do with all of them. Maverick is meow, 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 meow. And they know their voices that mommy uses. Whoa, I just fell. I'm okay. I just fell onto the couch. Lily. That's Leo. Lily. How you doing, buddy? He's wagging his tail. Lily, where you going, bud? It's wet out here, you crazy cat. And then I got Rosie girl. Oh, she's leaving. You heading out, Rose? You heading out into the wet, cold grass? Oh, you have sensors. Yeah, I have sensors for diabetes. Continuous glucose monitor. Yep. I'll be getting a couple pretty soon here, actually, again. You want to go in, Lily? All right, Frey. You're not going to leave me alone till I open the door. I know. Here, Lee. I don't care. I'm done arguing. If Matthew was up, he would spray him to keep him out. But I just think that's cruel. Frey just wants to go and eat the rest of the food that my cats have not eaten. That's what he's up to. Look at him looking at me like, is it okay? Go ahead, Frey. Eat. Even though you probably ate at your house already. Like I said, y'all, if you ever want to help me out, you can donate money for cat food for Frey. Because as long as he's here, he's draining us of money. Because we can only afford so much, and it's hard with only one of us working. Nice talking to you too, Dolly. Are you heading out? There's Mr. Lely on his scratchy. This is what the cats love. You guys, if you got cats, they need to have these scratchy corrugated cardboard things. Huh, Lily. Okay. Well, Mav, are you staying out here, buddy? If it starts raining hard, Mom's going to come and get you and bring you in. I'm not leaving you out in the rain. Oh, there's Bobo. Hi, Bo. Bobo man. Bobo man. I don't know what he's doing. Cats probably use those things as litter boxes now. I don't plant anything in them anymore. They didn't really work very well when I did, so. I hear a birdie overhead. Maybe we can look at it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Ooh, listen to those crazy bird sounds. Oh, I see you. Okay, shh, let's be really quiet. There's a bird right next to my house. Do you see it up there? Do you see it? It's right there. On the tree next to my house. See my house? And there's the tree. Hi, birdie, birdie. There's a nest, I think, somewhere. I think the nest is right up there in that thing. Because sometimes I'll hear birds up in the walls. That's where they are. What you doing, Ro? Oh, well. Anyway. Sandboxes for kids. Yeah, you're right. They could. Except there's holes in the bottom of them and the sand would fall through. You'd have to put like a big plastic thing in the bottom. Bobo! You coming in, Bowie? He's like, where do I go? There's water everywhere, Mom. Come on, that's grass, buddy. You can do it. There you go. You coming back in, guy? You coming back in? Bo is not one who likes the cold or the wet. Bowie likes warm weather. Here, Bobo man. Here, buddy. The door's open. Oh, he might be eating grass. You looking for grass to eat, buddy? Ugh, I'm so clogged up in the morning. Okay. You going in, Bo? Where'd you go? Oh, he's going to play with Rosie, apparently. How'd that work for you, buddy? They're just happy to be outside at all. These cats love outside. I know, Dolly, they should bring pets into, situations where people are ill. Because it's good for them to have something to play with and keep them comfortable and stuff. That's very important. Pets are such a comfort. Well, the hubby just got up, so I probably should get out of here and go in the house. Looks like Bo is sprinkling the grass over there. He's twittering his tail. That means he's spraying. Better out here than in my house. Thank you, Bo. Keep it out here. Keep it real, buddy. Oh, you live at home by yourself. Okay. Well, why can't you have a cat? Because you couldn't take care of it, maybe? Because you're on palliative care? Yeah, that might be hard if You don't have the strength and energy to get up and take care of an animal. They need a lot of attention and a lot of care. They really do. Especially during COVID. These cats, they were kittens at the time. They kept us moving and hopping the whole time. Rosie. Hi, Rosie girl. I see you. Early. Creeping through the grass. Oh, there she goes. You going in the house, Rosie girl? That would be the smart thing, because I think it might rain, girl. She's a creature of the outdoors. She loves it outside. Bye, Bo. Poofy tail. Oh, and here's Momo. We haven't seen her yet. Here's the Momo, my oldest cat. Oh, yeah, with the litter box? Yeah, for sure. Unless you got like a self-cleaning one, maybe. I don't know. And then had your people that came in to help empty it every once in a while. That might be an option. I don't know. I don't know your situation. I haven't seen you in person, so I'm not sure, your state of being. So, anyways. Oh, thank you. Rosie just came in, which is a happy thing for us because Rosie is not one who likes staying in the house. So we're always happy when we can get her little tail in here. I'm going to shut this if I can. There. Shut the door so the other cats don't get out. If you want in, Maverick, you can come in, buddy. Look at him looking at me. Why'd you shut me out, Mom? Look at that look. Mom, am I stuck out here now? Maverick actually says Mom when he's calling me. Mom, Mom. He's like, okay, I'll sit out here and watch the birds fly by. I don't want to grab him in forcibly unless it really starts raining. He's such a pretty boy. He's such a big boy. He's a chunker. He almost died when he was a kitten. We almost lost him during COVID. Thankfully, we didn't. Who's fussing in here? We got two cats about to go on a brawl here with each other. What do we got? Oh, Rosie girl. Rosie kitten. That pretty girl. Rosie kitten. And... oh, and there's Momo. Hi, Momo. Or... Michi, not Momo. Silly me. I don't know my own cats. Too many of them. Michi, be nice. Michi's fighting with Momo. That's Momo over there. Momo's got white around her face. I have to remember it that way. Oh, Rosie's going to play a little bit with her toys, apparently. Or she's hiding. Are you hiding, Rosie girl? She was hiding. Micha. Hi, Meech. Michi is Gladys's favorite. Meet. Yeah, maybe talk to your workers, whoever they are, and say, hey, could I get maybe a cat or a little puppy or something? And more like a cat. Puppies, I don't think use litter boxes. But, oh, I call my kids the wrong name. Anyways, when I'm with them, all four of them, I'll go through the whole list of them. Your brain just checks out when you're around your kids because I guess you're so happy to be with them you don't remember who's there. I guess. It's kind of funny. Let's see. And there's Lily. He came back in. Who else in here right now? There's Frey eating up all the cat food of everybody. Like I said, you want to help out the DD channel, you can send some money to PayPal to pay for this guy, Frey. And I'll even show you what food I bought for him if you want. If y'all want to, support the channel, Frey's your mascot, blah, 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 all that stuff that people do on YouTube. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm just letting you know that it is a struggle for us to try to feed an extra mouth. But at least the food doesn't go to waste if my cats don't eat it, I guess. Alright, well, looks like Rosie might be looking for some more food, so I'm going to give her some more dry kitty food. You're Rosie girl. Here you go, baby. Yep, she came in to eat. Frey, guess what, buddy? I think you're going to have to be taken out as soon as you are done with that food. I have to put you out of the house so you don't whiz on my walls. Oh, do you need some more food, buddy? Lily says, where's my food? Hang on, buddy. I'll get you some more. Everybody eats out of Lily's feeder. So he goes to eat and there's no food there. So Mommy's got to refill. I got to refill it. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. He knows that's his space to eat. That's been his feeder for a while now. But the other cats will also try to eat out of it. There's Michi trying to mooch his food. You let him eat, Michi. Let him eat. I'll give you some of your own. Mommy will get you some. There's a lot of jealousy among cats. See, she just wanted some food too. We got Lily and Mimi and Rosie. Lots of E's on the end of the names. Okay, well, I appreciate that, Dolly. Thanks. But, you know, don't put yourself out. You're probably on a limited income, and I wouldn't expect that from anybody that is, you know, elderly or in special care or anything like that. I'm not specifically begging for money. I'm just saying a lot of you guys like the idea. One of the reasons I don't keep taking him in is because I can't afford him. Look how big he is. He eats a lot of food. He already ate out of at least 3 of the cat bowls and cleaned them out. He is a beautiful boy and he's a good boy, but he's not my boy. He's the neighbor's boy that needs to stay at the neighbor's. I am waiting for one of these days when I look out this window right here and see the guy come over near the window and say, "You got my cat in there?" And I say, "Oh, of course. Where else would he be? He seems to think he lives here because you're obviously working so much that you don't keep him in the house while you're at work. So he thinks he belongs down here where there's people actually doing things and other cats to play with." I'm living for the day when that happens. And I can hand him out the window and say, "Now keep him in your own home if you don't want him down here. And if he does come down here because you let him out when you were gone and couldn't supervise him, don't be surprised and don't be mad at me. Because I'm not leaving a cat out in the rain or the snow or any inclement weather." Now, Frey has a heated cat house. I've seen the heated cat house. I've seen the cord that goes into the garage that heats it. He really does, but he wants to be where there's action and people and cats. So, obviously, his owner doesn't care to get him another pet companion and just lets him wander, so he's going to go into whoever's house he wants, and he has chosen us for whatever reason. Probably the food, probably the cats, probably the love. I don't know. But that's just where it's at, and we put him out the window or the door every once in a while, and we try to tell him to go home. He goes home and he comes back and comes back and comes back. So, yeah. Anyway, look at this cute puzzle. I forgot I even had this because I took down most of my puzzles and got rid of them, but I kept this one because I love it. It's got so many kitties in it. It is the neatest puzzle. They're all wreaking havoc like kitties do. I like this fluffy gray one. It reminds me of Bo when he was a kitten. You leaving again, Lily? All right. I think the sky might be clearing up. I'm not sure. I'm hoping so. Yeah, he loves me and the other cats. That's true. He loves Matthew too. Matthew will sometimes pick him up and hold him and pet him and say, "Now you can't be here, Frey. You need to go home." Frey, Frey. You're spoiled. You know that? You got the best of all worlds. Oh, well. Anyway, y'all, I really need to get off of here and get out of my boots and get my day started. Oh, my goodness. My hair is just curling up because of the wetness and because I've been putting oil in it to hopefully grow in some of this stuff up here. But like I said, I don't think it's a matter of growing it in. I think it's a matter of coloring it. And I'm not sure I want to keep doing that. I'm not sure when I want to just fully say, okay, hair, do what you're going to do. If you're going to go gray, go gray. I don't know. I get nervous about coloring it because I don't want cancer from the hair dye. That's what my biggest concern is. If I could get a natural hair dye that isn't going to damage or cause any health problems to me, I would probably do it more often, but I haven't found one yet. And if you guys know of one, please do suggest it in the comments below. And suggest anything you want in the comments below, within reason, obviously. This is a Bible honoring, Yahweh honoring room. If you don't know who Yahweh is, he's the creator. And I do everything I can do to honor him because he is worthy. All right, guys. I am glad you had fun. I will see you either tonight on my walk. If I walk tonight, I don't know. It's going to be pretty miserable out today from what I read in the weather. But if not, I might walk after dinner. And then you'll see me then. If not, you'll see me tomorrow. And, yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like your hair. And I think I'll look okay with white hair. I mean, I'm just not sure I'm ready to embrace that image of me right now. I'm not sure. And since I live in modern day society and not Bible times, where I can actually keep my hair black, so far I'm keeping it that way, but we'll see. Time will tell. I am almost 59. I guess like when I'm in my 70s, I probably will stop coloring my hair and just be like, yeah, whatever. I'm an old lady. I don't know. Um, yeah, I think there's two people I'm going to dedicate this to. Maybe three. I'll dedicate it to Dolly, Dawn, and JoAnn. Dolly, because you are an inspiration. You are a wonderful inspiration of somebody that has not given up in spite of circumstances. And you're doing the best thing you can for yourself, calling on people to help and being willing to receive. Sometimes it's hard to receive and it's easy to give. It's hard, especially if you're like me, kind of a bit of a micromanager, kind of controlling, wanting to be in charge at times, and having to be taken care of is not always my favorite thing. But you're doing it with such grace, and I admire you for that. So I'm dedicating it to you. I am dedicating this live to my friend Dawn, who is in her 60s, raising her grandchildren or helping raise her grandchildren and fighting to keep custody of them because people are miserable in her life and giving her all kinds of problems. I am dedicating this also to JoAnn. Rest in peace, JoAnn. I will miss you. You were a true awesome friend and sister in the Lord. I went to church with JoAnn. She was in her 70s when we were in church. So she passed away in her 80s, I believe. What a wonderful, wonderful image of somebody serving the Lord. Such a sweet lady. And I pray when I'm in my 70s and 80s, I can turn into a sweet lady like her. Because I don't consider myself sweet. But thank you. It's a good prophecy word over me. Because at some point, maybe I will be sweeter. Maybe as you get older and you can't do as much and you're not around as many people, you do turn sweet. Because then you appreciate the people that do come and pay you mind. But right now, I'm around too many people. And a lot of them are driving me bonkers. So don't think I'm always so sweet. At least not when I'm not with the people. I get kind of irritated. So, yeah. Anyway, no, I love my friends. I do. But some of them do too much, as the saying goes. They do too much. All right. Well, at the risk of me doing too much on YouTube, I need to go. But thank you, Dolly. You have been a pleasure to talk to. I've really enjoyed it. And I do hope to see you again soon. And maybe your talking will inspire other people to speak up because there's 4 people in here and nobody's talking but you, which tells me you are the only one bold enough to make yourself known. And that's okay. I've enjoyed it. Have a blessed day, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.